Hello. Welcome to, oh my God, welcome to Studio Hangout number 2. I came back from my shift not too long ago, and before before sharing Newness Felt, so my previous release has been out for like 10 days maybe. I kind of freaked out the night before, and wait, this is weird. It moves in a weird way. I am highly confused. Whatever. So yeah, before my last release, I stayed awake until like midday, and I haven't been able to return to my normal rhythm ever since. I don't know if it's good or bad. In this case, it's pretty good. So now I'm back from my shift. It's like not even midnight, and I know that I'm not going to be sleeping until 5 a.m. So I better take advantage of this time and just get started on the song for December, because we're on the 2nd, and in like 20 days it needs to be out, and I haven't written anything but the chorus yet. Um, the chorus goes like this. So I've had it in my head. I was like super tired. I was much being like, I already have the song I meant to share in December. It's System Overload, and it fits the vibe because I've been in System Overload for months anyways. And then I was like, but it's going to be eaten alive but by all of these like Christmas carols and stuff. And then I started thinking about Christmas and how I freaking hate it. Like Christmas music just gets to my head. It's just like kind of overly happy, like so much that it kind of like pisses me off. I don't know. Do you see this meme like SpongeBob and Patrick? And Patrick is just like annoyed like this, and SpongeBob is like sending flowers. That's what Christmas does to me. I'm Patrick, okay? And so I was like, I should write a song about how I feel about Christmas. And then I was like, hmm, I started having a lot of ideas. Um, one was like, I should start with like by sampling some typical Christmas song and then distort it and then enter the song by this mean. So I was like, kind of like, jingle bells, maybe like jingle bells, jingle. And then it starts, maybe interrupted by a huge ass scream. That would be awesome. Um, and the chorus just like kind of popped in my head a bit, and it hasn't left it ever since, and that's how it happens sometimes for me. It goes like this. Let me show you. It's like, no, you know what I mean? And I found this thing that really emulates what happens in my head. It's like, Julita, how you doing? Just hanging out here, trying to get started with the song I'm supposed to release in like 2 weeks. It's basically not started, so let's go. It's fine. I like pressure up to a certain extent. So I was saying I have the chorus, and that's how it goes. I kind of have a vocal line, but it might change still. I actually already put that into my how do you say that in English, like DAW or whatever. Goes like this. Come, darling. Okay. I fucking hate Christmas. Yes. And then some kind of rap. Like not really a rap, but like more of a spoken. I'm not sure yet. Okay, at work at the moment. What do you work at that allows you to be hanging out on YouTube? I want the same job you have. Ay, Dios. So, I drafted some lyrics, but they're kind of childish. They're kind of childish. I think I should find them back. Mm, no, I sent them to myself on WhatsApp. Where are you? Yeah, I won't be able to find it right now. Yeah, I found it. Something like Night Shift Medical Factory. That's awesome! What time is it by you? I figured it would be like 5 or something. It's quite. That's actually awesome. Like you have peace, like on a regular basis. I mean, I'm imagining, right? I don't want to assume. So lyrics said something like, "Every year the same shit. Yeah, I fucking hate Christmas. All the singing, all the praying, and this cheesy ass aesthetics. Be well behaved, just smile and wave. Fuck, I fucking hate Christmas. Hypocrisy, burnt out turkey, family drama, pointless blah blah." Oh my god. In French, it would be, "Je suis une putain de rageuse." Like, this is some emo, um, kind of like frustrated teenager lyrics. But that's how it starts, right? Like, first it starts with a like an actual authentic feeling, and then it's about packaging it in a way that feels um correct and not just like stemming from directly from the inside. It can be arranged into a more fitting form afterwards. Um, Almost 11. So we're actually kind of like on the same timeline, or a similar one at least. Are you in the US? Because I just figured you would be in the US. Are you in the UK? That would fit. Hmm. Okay. Let me try to be efficient. This is not my thing. I'm so not an efficient person normally. Up until the deadline comes, then I'm the most efficient person in the world. So. Hmm. The thing is, I'm not sure the vibe I want because I'm super confused about this one because I hear rap in it, but I'm not a rapper. So just like kind of like more spoken kind of like vocal intervention. At the same time, with the release I made last month, I'm really missing screaming actually, and trying to do breakdowns. One of my objectives is to write like sick breakdowns. I'm not anywhere there that yet, but I really want this song to have some metal elements, but at the same time, in my head, it just sounds like a sarcastic kind of more chilled anti-Christmas song. So how do I put this together? For Edge of the Rain, 2 releases ago, I kind of managed to put two very different vibes together by not caring. That's what I did. I didn't give a crap. I just glued everything that felt right together, and it gave what it gave. Yeah, maybe then. Let me take the same approach here. Lindsay, ça va mon chat? Oh, you're living in Ireland. Damn. Yeah, I really didn't know. Very cool. Very, very cool. Have you always lived there, or did you just like transferred at some point? Oh god. Lindsay, t'arrives pas à dormir non plus, je suppose. Ah ver. Oh. I hate this moment in which I'm like, I don't know where to start because I have too many ideas and I don't know which one I should give priority to. But okay, let me try. Okay, I'm an efficient person. Let me think about the vocal line. Yeah, I'm a singer. Let me focus on the vocal line. So. And here, I scream right away. No! But maybe it's not. C'est pas assez amené. But I'm afraid also of like restrictions if I sample the whole jingle bells. Because that's just like jingle on the. So, you know. No. Yeah, let me write that anyways. Oh my god. Oh, I just have to record. Okay, that's so easy. I'm making my life complicated. What am I doing? Okay, whatever. Ay, ay, ay. Man, at least I enjoy my own company. A ver. No! Dun, dun, dun. Ok. Père de lancière, je te jure, je vais tout gâcher, meuf. Je vais tout gâcher. I actually told my mom about this idea of like pouring my Christmas frustration into a song, and she was like, "But people who are into Christmas are going to like drop you," and I was like, "Let them. It's fine. I'm not imposing my story or like my feelings on anybody. Just like allowing those who feel like me to have like somewhere to land on." I hate Christmas, man. I just really, really do. So yeah, let me break these jingle bells. Okay. Ta-da. Mm-mm. Yeah, something super simple. I think what's gonna make the difference here is like put on some beat, and then I can really like vomit all the frustration into some like lyrics. That's why I think I'm attracted to a rappy kind of vocal intervention or whatever, because it allows to put a lot of words in there. And one objective of mine is to stop being so cryptic in my lyrics, because I do it out of protection. Like I say whatever I want, but in such a way that you would really need to go and like decipher it to actually understand what I meant. And I think I do that out of cowardness, actually, because I'm like, this way it filters out a lot of people, because nobody's that few people are that invested into trying to understand specific lyrics, especially for me at that stage. And so it kind of protects me, but it's cowardice. I think I should really try to force myself to like just say whatever I want to say. That's bravery and that's authentic. So yeah, let's go for kind of rappy. I mean, 19 years. That's a lot of years. That is a lot of years. I saw you went to live concert not too long ago because you put it in your stories. It looked sick. Was it there, or do you actually travel to catch some shows? Christmas person here. Awesome, awesome. Anti-Christmas people, let's gather. May I ask why? In your case, may I ask why? I mean, if it's not too personal, let me. This looks like I'm growing my bangs, and it's not looking awesome right now. It doesn't matter. Just that. Oh, you went to the UK just for a show. Does it take long? I'm so bad with geography. Like I'm so bad. I swear to God. Apologies for my incompetence. Hey, Johnny. Okay, let me lay some. Oh, I'm writing in G. I always writing in like Sol G, because I have a regular guitar. like 6 chords. I haven't invested into 7 chords also because I kind of feel that I'm not allowed, because I just like quickly play whatever I can. And so the lowest I can go in such a guitar is G. So I'm just like sticking to that key for now. Let me just like put some G's in there and then see if I can come up with some like beatbox or whatever to establish the mood of what's going to be the verse. Yes, let's do that. Dun, dun. Yeah, that had to be this. Okay, let me arrange this. Okay. Is it giving or is it not giving? Mm. Mm-mm. Yes. Hey. No need to have two here. Breaks the impact. Okay. Une boucle. Okay. If my last song taught me anything, is that simplicity sometimes really is key. I have this tendency to go overboard and be like, okay, let me use every single note in this key. Else it's not going to be interesting, because I kind of have I don't have a huge background in music. But when I was in high school, I did choose music option, like to have like some supplementary classes in, and talk about like the classical era and stuff, and like really make you learn a lot of theory. And I'm an overachiever. Let me repair my brow. um, and I'm kind of pedantic as well, I guess, because I'm like, it needs to be complicated, else I'm like everybody else. And girl, that's so not the approach. Like, just do whatever feels right. So now let me stick to easy patterns and make the difference with my vocal delivery, because I'm a singer. What's going on here? Let's make her amazing. Only 1 hour flight. That's amazing. It's still a commitment though. Like in my case, I live in Switzerland. Now when I'm in Biel, it's the first time I live in a city. Actually, I used to live only in villages. Even though like I'm 1 hour away from Zurich, so one of like the biggest actual cities in Switzerland, and there's a lot of cultural stuff going on there. I still rarely go, honestly, because it's like you need to plan for it, and you need like you cannot just casually hop on a train and go. I mean, I guess you can, but not with like work and stuff. So honestly, cheers to you. Cheers to you. That's commitment. Hey, Grimpel. Hate Christmas. Okay, let's go. Cool. Honestly, my mom scared the hell out of me, being like, people are going to cancel you because people love Christmas. Well, maybe not my people, mommy. Not my people. A ver, what was I doing? Yes. Okay, so far we have the following. I'm kind of starting the song from scratch, but it's fine. I have 20 days. What more do you want? Okay, then I can keep the vibe for a while. Should put some beatbox or something, except I'm not good at writing those at all, but I'll manage. And then I have my ground to blab on. Mm-hmm. When I really stopped composing for a long time, and I have kind of like a residues of a meritocratic. I don't know. I think that the schools here, or like at least in my experience, are very like you need to deserve stuff, in particular skills. And so to me, like it's like if I haven't been doing that for a long time, I don't deserve to be able to do it. If it makes any kind of sense. And so I'm really self-conscious about composing, even though like I did 3 songs like without struggling too much. Honestly, it's just like such a joy to be able to get to it again. But every time I'm like, maybe it was beginner's luck. Maybe actually I don't know how to compose. Maybe that was the last time I managed. Let me prove to myself again that it's not the case. Okay, I have this. Let me establish the bases. So I have this going on for like, let's say 4. Okay, now if I put the chorus, does it stick together? Does it blend together well, or do I need to write a transition? No, it blends. Yay me. Okay, and I can just copy paste that 2 times, I guess. I'm kind of impatient to reach the point. Honestly, you know what? I just did. Okay, so I have intro, verse, chorus, and I want a freaking breakdown somehow. It's not the vibe at all for now, but let's make it a vibe. Where can I fucking put a breakdown? Mamacita wants her breakdown. Hi, Papi Dren. Okay, breakdown mode. Fucking heard Christmas, yeah. Ooh. Something like this. That can be the transition to a freaking breakdown. My god, if I have time for the music video, I would freaking love like purchasing cheap Christmas decoration and just freaking smash it and have that be the video. That would be, I would enjoy that big time. Oh my god, let me be efficient. I really that would be awesome. My other idea is to have somebody throw Christmas stuff at me and just like avoided it, like as in boxing. But I'm kind of lame at that, so I'm going to take it in the face, which is good content for like memes, but I don't think it builds my credibility. I mean, not in the desired way, at least. Hey, Steve. Thanks for joining. A slow-mo Christmas bauble smashing. Yeah, honestly, I've been meaning to go to a rage room like forever, and I can't find one in my proximity. But honestly, at some point, I'm going to give that to myself. Like just being with the like these nerdy goggles and being like brah and exploding things. Oh my god, I deserve it. Hitting glass. No, don't wreck my dreams. I'll find something to smash. Yeah, that's true. It would make it more fun, but then consequences. Depending on the extent of the consequences, I'd still go for it, honestly. A bit. Okay, yeah, I was in breakdown mode. Christmas, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, I hear a modulation, I think, in my head. Wait. Okay, fucking hate Christmas. Yes, 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 yes. Hmm. I don't think it's a modulation if unless I do this. It breaks the mood. Wait. No. No. Let me listen to it again. That's what I'm hearing. I'm actually hearing this. Let's put this, whatever it means harmonically. Fuck the rules. That's not at all a breakdown, but that's what I'm hearing. Mm-hmm. How does it look when I'm actually doing stuff like oh, I look like your grandma who doesn't know how to handle her camera on her phone and like I guess doesn't matter. Okay. I don't think that's a breakdown. I think that's the transition to breakdown. Yeah, that's a bridge. Let me do it super simple and just like, how do you say in English? Like boucle. Like making it loop. Loop, that's the word, loop. Let me loop this. Christmas, yes. No. And there the breakdown can begin. Then no. Shout. Really want to scream again. I feel like I betrayed myself with Nina's fault just a bit. No, just kidding. It's just a different mood of mine. I think it's just going to stay there. Let me plug the guitar because I can't imagine a breakdown with like this thingy. Like, doesn't put you in the mood. Yes. The title. I think I don't know. I'm attached to the title already because I feel that it really it really is loyal to the feeling I want to pour into this song. I'm just honestly afraid that I'm going to be kind of shadow banned for using it. Even like putting it into this thumbnail, I was like, is it a good idea? Is it not? I don't know. But at the end of the day, who cares? Hello. Russ in Canada. Are you joining us from Canada? My God, does every single person here come from a different place? This is so cool. All right, let me pluggy this. Okay. Available. Okay, cool. This is so bad. This sound is not inspiring at all. Guitar, electric guitar, and bass. What did I use last time? Okay, this is terrible, but less terrible. Let's tune this. Sorry, this is highly uninteresting, but gotta do it. For a while. Okay, silence. Oh, wait, let me catch up with you. This is in Canada, Grim in England, Johnny on the road. This is in Ireland. This is so cool. Grim in England is. I could so see you having some kind of vlog, like Grim in England. I would watch this. Yes. Okay. Oh my God, I'm having such a hard time focusing. Okay. This sounds so wrong. This is making me crazy as well. Why is all that noise? I'm lame at breakdowns. Now, I'm gonna get better by doing it. It's fine. Why? Are people mean when you vlog? Or is it because you're planning some activities require that accessory? I never know what to expect from you in the best way possible. Don't you like it? Why are you being so noisy, darling? Let's record this before it slips my mind. Adios. Completely lost tempo, and this is terrible. Too loud. But we have the idea, right? I'll make it pretty later. This is all about inspiration and laying down the foundations. Expect the potatoes and cookies? From a live stream, you mean? No, from a vlog. I don't know. I've seen people be mean on YouTube, which actually, no, not just on YouTube. Let's be real, but it makes me crazy. I really don't understand what would push a person to go and write a mean comment on somebody's shit. Like, if you think it's bad, and there are a lot of bad things everywhere, also in my channel, well, just look at something else. I really don't get the impulse to be like, I'm gonna tell this motherfucker that what he or she does is lame. Like, why? Just how do you find time and energy for this? It makes me really, really mad. It would justify potatoes and cookie throwing. Yes, no, my creative process is like, it's like whatever. Like, I have really different approaches, really different approaches. But I feel that there's always a reason. Sometimes some stuff are really personal, and sometimes it really isn't, but it is, in the sense of like what happens to me a lot, not only in like music, but also a lot in painting, actually, or like tattooing or whatever is like visual, is that I have an inspiration or something that does not make sense. But I don't know, I know exactly what should be there or should not be there because it feels right or doesn't feel right. And often in very like eureka moments, the meaning arrives or like reveals itself to me after whatever I did was created. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? I don't know. For example, like last time I was making a painting, like it was kind of like abstract. I like painting bodies, but like abstract, not erotic or whatever, just like bodies merging and some kind of like mass. And I don't know why I knew it had to be only men. I really don't know why, because I prefer painting women, but I don't know why in this case it had to be men. And afterwards only I understood, that's because I want to represent like some kind of like feeling of impossibility of connection with a certain, like, I don't know, like it becomes clear afterwards. I don't know. I feel that we are all like, I don't know, inspiration goes through us and we're there to materialize some stuff, and sometimes you understand it and sometimes not. So it's not chaotic, it's like blessed. I don't know. Or both. I guess. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, about the hate. Honestly, I don't even think it's hate. I really think it's insecurity. Like, at the end of the day, everybody is the main character in their own story, right? So whatever we do or don't do is always about ourselves and about releasing something that's inside of ourselves. It's difficult to think about that when you're the one being attacked, right? But I really don't. Maybe I'm naive. I don't think it's meanness. I really think it's like concentrated frustration. Really, really, I like to believe that at least. Mm. If you two are you trying to focus on it as an individual, I would absolutely love to collaborate with people. Honestly, I think that's one of my life goals. Actually, um, I really, really like creating together with people. And actually, me going solo now, I think is the best thing that could happen because now I can just decide whatever I want, kind of to do like on a whim. So it makes me even more flexible. It makes me more flexible. For example, one thing I've been meaning to do is collaborate with a rapper because I don't think I'm a good rapper. I don't even try to, but I would really, really love to invite somebody to just like do that, like put some verses in like a song of mine or me myself, like go on other people's projects. Honestly, that's really how I imagine my dream life. Just like going from project to project with like amazing people. I really love creatives. I swear to God. You do? Do put me in contact. Do put me in contact. I haven't even started looking yet, but I would freaking love to do that. And also, Grim, we need to collaborate at some point. Really. What was I doing now? What was I doing? Yes, I was recording shitty guitars. Okay, I'm pretty embarrassed of what we're all about to hear, but let's hear it anyway. Whoa, you need context. Still have chocolate. That's not as bad as that's cool. I mean, I like it. Hmm. Hmm. Me liking. Wait. Like really go super low. I'm missing this. Okay, let me take back this guitar. I think I can't loop it because it's not timed. Let's just work with imagination. I have too many ideas. Sorry, I'm kind of bugging. I have too many ideas. Um, one would be to loop that for a while, and then to just like wait, go back to the bass. So like, and then I would suffer to that, but like kind of go to like with the like the kind of like, oh, I think it's kind of like afterlife vibes from what's oh my god, how embarrassing for me. What's her name? Avengers Sevenfold. Like kind of go into like some kind of like scary trip, because that's also something I've really been meaning to do. Some kind of like horror movie as a music video. I won't have time to do a great music video for this one because I only have 20 days and like at work it's crazy. I can't grasp the time. But you have like some kind of scary elements also into the music. So like these high pitched guitars and maybe some like modulations like and I also thought when I was like bored at work that I could take some kind of like these typical sounds like the chinky 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 chink from the Christmas songs and like mood and stuff and play with it. So to make new sounds, but they actually stem from actual cool Christmas, but actually we bring them to the portal of scary to make it our Christmas. Uh, I don't know. That's just an idea. What's wrong? Okay. Oh, let me catch up. Stuff. Yes, I would so love to collab with Naidi as well. Completely different vibe. Naidi, she has like this haunting vocals, and at the same time they sound so close to you. Like they sound intimate, and at the same time they sound like super like otherworldly. I really really dig her vibe so much. That would be awesome. And yes, and you have such a broad range, Grim, as well. You have such a broad range. Like us collaborating could give like A, B, C, D. Like it would. There are so many possible outcomes. I'm curious. On plugins, what do you mean? There's almost no with you. Yes, it does. It really does. Also, it takes a super high level of artistry of like. Wait, my phone is going to die, and internet would die with it. Let me avoid a catastrophe. Okay. Yeah, it takes a super high level of artistry to sound authentic. Like it sounds to me when I listen to her songs that she's like telling a story, but like to a close friend. Like I feel privileged to that I get to hear it. Like I don't know, it sounds like personal, like to the listener. I think, and that it takes skill to do that. It takes humanity a lot, a lot. Look at me fangirling. I really admire you guys so much. Also, you're prolific as hell. Like, how do you freaking do it? How do you freaking do it? Okay, let me come closer. Let's drop the guitar for now, I think. Okay, let me reconnect it into the thing. I can't. I can't believe that's the start. That's the beginning of my song. Like, this is so ridiculous. I don't know if it's genius or just like lame. No. Ooh. Okay, I think I need one more round of this. Segundito, segundito. I need this space in the. Okay, I think I'm hearing the following. Da, and then start talking, like get into the vocal line of the verse. But it sounds, I don't know, that's why I mentioned before that I have like a sarcastic vibe for this song, because who's done that before? Eminem, I guess, like, and so many others, like being like as if you're going to start a comedy, and at the end like have some kind of like drop mic drop. It can also be a different sound to try to be more original, but like announce that you're about to bitch about something. Does YouTube have some restrictions about cussing? Because I'm trying to restrain myself, but it's not working too much. Thank you, Grim. That touches my heart. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, down. 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 I don't want to go into straight rap because it's not my, like, I enjoy listening to it, but I don't want myself to like do other shit, and I think it's also kind of disrespectful to not dig into it really, to just do it like as a default. So I think maybe if I do it in a more raspy voice, it brings a bit back my personal vibe into the thingy. I'll manage, and then Christmas, yes. Oh, I could also scream this instead of like just plain rapping it. But this is weird. We like weird. We like weird. Also, it's difficult to imagine with this like classic electric piano, like basic instrument. Like it doesn't bring in the vibes that are going to be final at all. Just establishing the bases. That's something about my artistic process actually that is like recurrent in whatever I do, literally whatever. I really love that I got into tattooing and painting because it's a material, right? It's not as writing lyrics that I've never stopped. My notes are a cemetery of like thoughts for years and years. Like I've always written, but I don't know. It's not the same. It's just like text. It doesn't look different too much, no. With visual arts, you can really see. I don't know. It's more tangible, the process. Whatever. I'm blabbing. My point is, in terms of what I enjoy doing, I really. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I really, really enjoy making details. So like the end of the process, but I hate the start. Like when I need to establish bases, like put on the skeleton of whatever I'm doing. Also musically, I feel uncomfortable because I have the impression that it can just slip away, or that if I don't do this correctly, then if the base is not correctly established, then all of the rest is not going to work. It feels more technical to me than creative. It's not true, I guess. But I really, really hate establishing bases. Like in tattooing, I hate doing the lines. But then, like, by spending hours on the shading, that I love. And I feel that in music is the same. Like now I need to establish the structure, I need to find the vocal lines, I need to choose which instruments are going to be present. And instead of enjoying it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm either making or breaking the song right now. And really, to me, that's the same in whatever I do. I don't know. Yeah. Hidden a creepy level of darkness for you. Goosebumps. Thank you. Carebreaker is very different because I was like emotionally at the freaking bottom. Like I've rarely felt so bad in my life. And I really like, I think I made a video of that. Like I'm always afraid in the bass step that my ideas are going to slip my mind. So I was really like medicated with like stuff that calms you down. and I had the vocal line come to mind, and I was like, just like, let's record it on my vocal notes, and like, and that's why, and I think I kept it a bit in the background to keep the vibe, and I guess that's why, like, it was completely authentic, not produced at all, like, when I came up with that approach to singing for Carebreaker. Yes. Sometimes they bleed into each other. Who bleed into each other? Enlighten me, I'm confused. Times of editing in the toughest part, you might have a passage or a movement in a song that you can retract to use in a different song in the future. Yes. Yes, kind of like as a puzzle, right? Like, we are humans, and that's the beauty of it. Some stuff doesn't make sense. We're not machines. And so it is true that sometimes, like, you have a piece of something that comes to you, but not necessarily at the moment that it's supposed to be materialized, and so it will make sense later. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Oh, sorry. Art and music. Yes, yes. Was it distinction though? Like, art is art everything but music, and music. Oh, to me, music is art as well, in the sense that the approach is the same. But I have seen that it's categorized separately for some reason. I don't really get it. I don't really get it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Man, if I can establish the basis of this song tonight, I think I will sleep so much better. It's been stressing me out. New duplicate track, okay. Mhm. Yeah. Highly uninspired all of a sudden. Christmas. No, that's too early. I feel that this needs to continue, and then the drums are going to make the difference in dynamic. Okay, let me just copy paste this one more time. Cool, nailed it. Okay. Oh, and then I can reuse this transition. No, you're not plugged anymore. Da, 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 da. It's so weird. It doesn't mean anything yet. Does it? Oh. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 here. Be on time, please. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay. I understand my own intention. It's fine. Music is 100% art. Frank Zappa said that music is your sculpture. That makes sense. You're working on your song too? What are you writing about this time? I mean, if you want to spoil. Oh yeah, cheers, by the way. I deserved it. This was a tough day. Yes. Let me not talk about the physics of music because I'm going to embarrass myself with my ignorance. But from I got from school, yeah, like the frequencies and stuff, like it really there's really a translation. A ver. Terms of time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. God, it's super hard for me to like my brain completely switches when I'm working on whatever it's creative and interacting with people. It's really weird to do both at the same time. It's cool, but it's new to me. Sorry if I like zone out sometimes. Wicked. Sadistic, solipsistic. Oh, you're mad with somebody or a group of people. Looking forward. Maybe. Looking forward. Solipsistic. Let me Google that. Let me enlarge my vocabulary. Solipsistic. Meaning. Can describe solipsistic can describe someone who is extremely selfish or self-centered, or it can refer to the philosophical theory that only one's own mind is certain to exist. I'm betting you're referring to the first definition. Grim is mad with somebody. I want the tea. Yes. Yes. Your lyrics are very good, actually, in my opinion. Like, I really enjoy reading them. I kind of have a feeling that there's like meaning behind the meaning. And that's really what I love about like lyrics, like when there's a deepness to them, like an actual, like a personal meaning behind as well. It's never gonna sound good. Let me quickly record this before. This is so bad, I can't even hear what I'm doing. Wait. Silence. Gracias. Por el amor. Why? I cannot work in these conditions. And here, same shit. Okay. Let me do like this. Okay. Is this any good? I mean, I remember the idea behind. It's fine. I'll deal with technical issues at some point, some other point. Not tonight. Not tonight. Tonight I fought hard against myself to actually get this thing started instead of just like watching Desperate Housewives. Guilty pleasures. Let me come back to you. I guess wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's something that's made me reflect a lot, like misunderstanding or misinterpreting from other people. Because initially I was super afraid of that. Like, what if somebody misunderstands my intention and basically puts words into my mouth? Uh, and then I kind of like shifted my perspective, being like, the song means something to me or to Nady or to whoever created something. And if somebody interprets them in another way, because again, we're all the main character in our own story, so every interpretation of ours is shaped by our own experience, right? Our own sensitivity, our own emotions. And so if a listener interprets it in a different way, it's not actually betraying the original meaning, it's just expanding the universe and the impact of the original song. And I think that's beautiful if it doesn't go into like of course within certain limits, right? Like if somebody starts like interpreting like some Nazi stuff out of like something that was meant completely differently, then we have a problem. But if an experience of yours can resonate with me through an experience of mine, then I think it's still a win. It's still a win. Like it becomes like a collective oeuvre. It's weird to me to pronounce French words in English because it's my mother tongue. But yes, once we put a song out there, it becomes a vessel for someone else. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. You've been more efficient than me to express that idea. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I'm such a fan of whispering. What if I let this note leave for a while, and then kind of like and then the instruments try to come back. Oh, and then it could loop back to the beginning, to those freaking jingle bells. Okay, let me not forget about this. I finished on the, of course. It's going to sound too different. Let me record this quickly. No, girl, all you have to do is nothing. Okay. No, I had to do nothing for a longer time. Oopsie doopsie. Let me just leave it there. Because here I hear some kind of like recitation, really mixed between some creepy vocals of like with a lot of reverb, like as if you were in a cave in like and like really in this kind of like range, and then switching to whispers and then coming back to it. Mm-hmm. And, okay, and then it evolves into screams, and then it's interrupted by this shit. Da, 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 da. Da, da, and then to the last chorus, and then we could be done. It's an idea. This dear, do not forget that. And this here, I think that's enough for now. I don't want to force it. Oh yeah, no, you here. Oops. Okay, this draft is catastrophic. It's okay. Okay. That will close the loop. I'm not a fan. I'm not too much of a fan, honestly. Could be the instruments, could be the song itself. There's a mini documentary of the Korean band Ginger. I love them. I love them. She my queen. She my absolute queen. Love this woman. And Eugene addressed how misinterpreted lyrics can be damaging, even when the artist explains what they meant. I want to see that. Let me just find it so I can watch it afterwards. Is it this one? Like the interview by Banger TV? Ginger interview on vocal improvisation, Michael Akerfeld and Russian metal influences, something like so. I'll find it later. Okay, that's a version of poetry with the metaphor. He drops it by this shit. Sorry. Not always ladylike. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I think the drums / beatbox, they're going to collaborate again, are going to make the whole difference. I mean, they always do, but in this one, like, nothing makes sense at all. Oh my god. I don't know. This reminds me a bit of Edge of the Rain in terms of how it came together, because the chorus of Edge of the Rain had been haunting me for maybe 1 month before I could actually sit down and start writing the song. And it made no sense to me, because in my head I was hearing exactly how it came out, like kind of like an R&B, and I was like, but this is not my type of music. But I don't know, it just the universe wanted that, so I don't know. I wasn't able to detach from that idea, and this is a bit the same. Like I really hear this chorus, and all the rest I'm just trying to like build around, and let's hope it works. So children from nowhere on audio tree. Okay, let me copy paste that so I can find it afterwards. Thank you very much, Steve. Found it. Yes. Cool. I guess it's even more difficult for them because they're in a like a difficult political context, right? So very sensitive. Very, very sensitive. I guess that's one of my biggest fears actually. I'm in Switzerland, right? And I grew up here, and that's. I mean, we can discuss this, but I think it's. I'm safe to say it's an extremely privileged environment and extremely privileged country, like stable, relatively stable politics and stuff. And so I kind of feel like almost illegitimate to be mad about anything. I've had that for so long, so I think that it's great to be afraid of your own privilege. At the same time, like I don't know, man. Like me posting reels every day, and like just me being silly or like I don't know, presenting as a terrible problem the fact that my headphones, like, you know what I mean? It's like so futile next to everything that's happening, and I don't really know. Like at the same time, we don't have to all stop living, but at the same time, it feels insensitive. I don't know. It's very complicated. It's very complicated. I have no answer to that. I try not to think about it when creating. But yes, like the way people can react to whatever you're doing, regardless of your intention, yeah, it can be damaging. I think I'm gonna let this be for now, this composition. I'm going to hear it tomorrow and either be like, oh my god, this is awesome, or being like, oh my god, this is a terrible mess. I could completely wipe this all off tomorrow or find it amazing. Let's hope it's finding it amazing and finding like the missing pieces to make it sound like something. Yeah. I get what you mean. I'm a Caucasian male born and raised in the US. Yeah. Yeah. Serious question. Even when I was like 1 minute ago, like talking about it, I was like, oh my god, are you talking about this live? Like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Yeah, whatever. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Should I push through this song? Let me try to do one thing, is to change the sound of the classic electric piano to see if it inspires me something else. That's an easy fix. Right now. What do you even hear for this? Because to me it's a guitar, I think. Except this shit at the beginning. For this I need a freaking marimba. Yes. I need a freaking marimba. Or something in the likes. Or should I make it creepy right away? Like some music box or something? What do we have here? Orchestral, whirlwind percussion. Maybe a timpani? No, no, that's not what I thought it was. Wait, no. Mallet. Yes, marimba. Okay, mini marimba. No, Glockenspiel. Yes, this is cool. Wait. No, just the modulation at the end, like that. Sounds so bad. I love it. I think I'm gonna have to play with a synthesizer to actually find something that's cool. because I don't want this to be like, I like the sarcasm I want to put into this, but I don't want it to become like caricatural, because then it's kind of like not serious. And actually, my feeling about Christmas is very, very much serious, right? Like, I could, I don't want to be like the cool teenager being like, yo, I'm too good for Christmas, like, I'm resisting some kind of like trend or whatever. Honestly, I know why I hate it. It's very, it's out of experience. I think it's a topic that maybe, if I can um if I can summarize my feeling about it, it it also encompasses New Year's Eve. Actually, is that there are so many expectations attached to, well, Christmas. Let's talk about Christmas, um, especially since it's like linked to family and stuff, and like the idea we have of like what a happy family should be, that you let me talk about me. I arrive at the dinner and I'm like, oh my god, I need to perform now, right? Like, I need to perform like the great daughter or the great sister or whatever, and the atmosphere always needs to be cheered up, because else people are going to be unhappy, because like it's already happened to me that my family, that they're like, they end up being super sad because it didn't go the way they wanted. And so I've always felt this pressure of like performing. And I think it takes away all of the pleasure you're supposed to get from this kind of events. And New Year's Eve is a bit the same. It's not that much linked to families, with friends, but still, like, you're like, oh my god, now it's kind of like the confirmation that we're a cool group of friends. And I think it's so unauthentic, and like I really hate it. I honestly hate it. That's like the summary of like why I freaking hate Christmas so much, and that's really what I want to pour into it. So if I fall into the caricature too much, it kind of takes away the deepness of that feeling. So let me maybe not lean too much into that side. Mm. Empathy or sympathy for yes. Music box creepy. Yes, actually, I think what I like the most, except for this last note, it's called Toy Glockenspiel. This is way more creepy, and maybe I can like play with the sound a bit more as well. But it kind of freaks my Rex, my last note. This one. No, it doesn't actually. It's the beginning. It goes out of tune too much. Okay, whatever. Let's leave that for now, and the rest. Dun, dun. Maybe it can be a bass, very simply. I just want to stop listening to that sound that's so out of place of the electric piano, because I really have this syndrome of like getting attached to whatever I do. Like, my sound engineer like made me aware of, like, he used this specific word, demotitis, that you get attached to your demo. And so when you hear the mixed result or whatever, in my case, because I outsourced that, I'm really not a tech girl, not have time right now. And so when I hear whatever it did, my first impression is always like but it's so much better than what I sent, of course, but I'm attached to the working version, right? And so knowing this about myself, I'm trying to not leave stuff that shouldn't be there for too long, because then I get attached to it wrongly, because it's not what it should be. So let me put a bass. That's safe. Simple foundation you should do all together. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hearing so many things at the same time. Like other, like really, or Okay, I'm happy with the demo for tonight. It's more than I thought I could accomplish, actually. Cool. Let me save this. Auto high five. Very important. Very, very important. And I think I have a few bars. It's okay to scrap a few bars that just don't fit. If you really like it, save them for the next project until the sound engineer says what you sent him needs something else. Yes. Yes. It's also funny because my sound engineer, like the one I'm working with, he has more of an like electronic background, and I think that's awesome because I really want to lean into my music. uh I haven't had time to experience too much yet, but that's definitely something I want to do, so I think that's a good influence to have. On the counter side, he doesn't have a metal background at all, and so it took a lot of time to really understand what I meant at the beginning. Now I think it's working very well. But yeah, interesting this collision, because nobody's right in this kind of cases, right? Of like what needs what. It's super personal, the way you enjoy something or not, according to your own taste. So if it's strictly technical, he's right and I'm wrong, and that's it. If it's about appreciating a certain vibe, or like something feeling right about what the, like according to what the initial intention was, then if it's my song, I'm supposed to be right, but at the same time, I can also be short-sighted about some things. I don't know, complicated, but always like so fascinated to collaborate with other people. A sound engineer is an artist as well, in my opinion. So yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I really really enjoyed it. This is my second ever live. I'm not comfortable with it yet, but you guys really help. Thank you so much, because you made me comfortable. I hope I could entertain you for a while. And I'm really curious to see you work, actually. Maybe you should start your lives as well. Can you collaborate on lives? Like, can you actually do a live with somebody else, like at the same time, like co-host? That would be funny. Maybe that's cool. I mean, it's part of your charisma as well. It's part of your mystery. Yes. And thank you so much for sharing around and for your continued support. Like, you guys mean so much to me. Thank you so much, like from the bottom of my diva soul. Yes, you can. We should at some point. We really should at some point. Okay. I think I'm going to do more of those like studio hangouts. I really like it, and it forces me to get shit done. And at the same time, you know what? I think like being with you guys like really helps me not to get stuck in one thing, because else I would be like creeping on details when it's not the moment to be on details. So you've been a huge help. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much. And let me try to go to bed or watch Desperate Housewives. I'm gonna watch Desperate Housewives. Yes. Me breaking character. No, that's actually right part of my character. Okay, chicos. Besitos.